and brothers, they know that I love them. I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city. I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, 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 this for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them. I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city. I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, this for my city. You know how we on it, they know how we coming. Visit my city, we thank you for coming. We party at night and go home in the morning. Shorty is watching, she know that I'm on her. Got me excited, she know that I want her. Tell me your price, she want me to spoil her. She don't like rappers, she only ballers. This for the city, this for the boroughs. They saying that I'm the Tupac of my borough. We had to get it, we had to hustle. Couldn't just sit and watch our family struggle. See me outside, they know that I'm thorough. Never been weak, it had to be muscle. I'm from a city that nobody trusts. You get money, so even your haters will love you. This for my city, this for my city, this for the town, this for the town, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown. This for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them. I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city. I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, 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 this for my city. This for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them. I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city. I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, this for my city, this for the that live in my city. This is for Ricky. Soon as you step in the city, you notice who reppin' the city. Stay in my city, never do play with my city, cause that ain't okay in my city. Flying, babies is mothers is crying, pray for my city. Look how we move, standing on business. All of these shoes, you never gon' miss us. Riding in farms with that if I like her, I'm probably gon' this for the city, this for the ones that ain't make it. Screaming out, we made it, feel we the greatest. Show 'em we nothing to play with and give 'em a reason to hate it. This for my city, this for my city, this for the town, this for the town, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown. This for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them. I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city. I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, 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 this for my city. This for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them. I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city. I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, this for my city. You know how we on it, they know how we coming. Visit my city, we thank you for coming. We party at night and go home in the morning. This for my city, this for my city, this for my city. We thank you for coming, we thank you for coming.
Let's hear it for the 75 for your Los Angeles Lakers. At center, 7 feet, number 11. Jackson Hayes. At power forward, 6'8", number 28, Rui Hachimura. At guard, 6'5", number 15, Austin Reeves. The point, 6'6", number 77, Luka. The other ball, 6'9", number 23, Lebron James.
Great to have you with us. We are set to get you over the hump this Wednesday night with another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Golden State Warriors. Hi, folks. This is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Moses Moody. And it's Green in at the 5, down low. And for the Lakers, Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Rui Hachimura is out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the point. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Pass to Hayes. Outside Reeves. Fires the 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Curry. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
That's tough. Tough finish. Steph's not just a great shooter, but really great numbers through the years as being an elite finisher.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Now the Warriors with it. It's a 3-point game. Curry drives in. Good on the shot. Curry's got his second bucket of the game.
Swift movements from Curry. The moment that opening was there, he was in it.
Doncic passes to Hayes. Back to Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. You know, not too many teams have the stability at head coach as the Warriors have had, Brandon.
Well, I'm not sure there's ever been a more perfect fit for a team than Steve Kerr with the Golden State Warriors. It has been a magical run in the Bay Area, and you just look at the type of connectivity he has with his players, and again, how much joy these Warriors play with.
Curry, no good. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. They grabbed their own miss, so it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Ooh, man, putting points on the board. The defense being tough on Hachimura.
These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for the Lakers, Rui Hachimura.
Take a break.
2 shots.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
And both free throws good for Hachimura. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
Grant, you could hit the 3 back in your day, and no doubt, Stephen Curry is the best three-point shooter in league history. What makes him so good from deep?
To me, BA, it comes down to the way that Steph goes about his habits in practice. If you ever watch footage of him in pregame warm-ups or in the offseason, there is so much variability in what he does in terms of preparing his feet and hands to shoot the basketball. There's no one that practices the way that Steph does. There's no one that produces the way that he does either.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The baseline J is on the way. Buries the jump shot. Curry's got 10 points in the game.
Well, Steph's willing to hurt you from the mid-range. Look, if you're going to be that open, he's going to take the shot.
And Doncic hammers it home.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
I like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Now, here is James. Pass to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
If you see yourself on this screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move.
And he Smith's checked in for Los Angeles.
Now into the lineup for your Lakers. Number 17, Dorian Finney-Smith.
Warriors trail by 3. Left side Curry. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. The Lakers have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. James gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Once he gets down in the paint, there's not much you're going to do to stop the King.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you. Shot is good by Curry.
And that is automatic from Curry. He doesn't think twice about launching from there.
To the inside. And finished off by Hayes.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Now here's Curry. 13 points in the game. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
He can score on you in bunches. Curry doing it all in this one.
2 minutes remaining.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Counted from distance. Doncic has got 7.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. Trailing by 5. That one drops for him.
Curry not one of those guards who shrinks when he gets inside.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from deep. And Doncic launches from deep. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Here's Curry. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
Well, right now, Steph is just toying with the defense, and it feels like he is the puppeteer in this basketball game.
From deep, here's Doncic. On target from range. 10 points for him.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And Stephen Curry again.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Pass to Reeves. Outside Finney-Smith. From the arc. The shot by Reeves, no good. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
And again, it's Stephen Curry. Curry's got 23.
And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
Inside. And finished off by Hayes.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Curry against Doncic. And Stephen Curry again. 25 points in the game.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
With the assist.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Lakers. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Los Angeles.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
So on the floor for Golden State, Curry and Hield to the sharp shooting backcourt. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Payton in at the small forward. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Just 4 to shoot. And here's Reeves outside. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. Reeves has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Lets it fly. And the ball out of play. Lakers will have it. And the Lakers making a change here. Hachimura's checked in.
Number 28.
Well, Los Angeles shooting it at 61%. A terrific average. Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Lakers lead by 2.
And Hachimura is such a skilled 4/3 man, good at using his size to take advantage there.
Oh, Curry, what a tough finish.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
So it's Los Angeles now. Vincent passes to Reeves. Back to Vincent from deep. Drains the triple. Vincent's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
One thing this Golden State team does very well is control the offensive glass, Brent.
Well, there's been a lot of talk analytically, BA, about how advantageous it is to come in and swoop through to grab offensive rebounds. Golden State has bought into that philosophy. They also have guys who take a lot of long shots, so that's long rebounds with a better chance of gaining an extra possession. So some smart analytical play here from Golden State in the past couple seasons.
Now here's Payton. No points so far. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. Lebron, he's checked in for the Lakers. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski comes in for Hield. Hachimura against Curry. Out to James. Launches it. Warriors with the rebound. On the wing, Curry. Check by James. Right at the free throw line. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Curry's got 33 points.
Steph Curry has amazing confidence in his shooting ability. And why not?
To the paint. Here's Vincent. Podziemski grabs the board.
They conceded the points to him, and he couldn't take advantage. That miss might stick with him.
On the wing, Curry pulls it from the corner, and again, it's Golden State.
Terrific placement on the bounce pass, right where it needed to be.
James, outside. Vincent outside. For 3. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. The Warriors lead by 3. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
It's stolen by Curry. Back to Payton. Pass to Podziemski. Out to the right wing. Tipped. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a handle.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's checked in for Finney Smith. Connect comes in for Reeves. And Doncic has subbed in for Vincent. And stolen by Vanderbilt. James with the ball. Now guarded by Moody. Oh, Luka, like a bull in there.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Butler. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Brent, you think about Jimmy Butler. Great in the regular season, even better in the playoffs.
Yeah, extremely tough. I mean, he has grit and resilience, but tough-minded in the toughest moments, and that's where his teammates rely on him. Jimmy Butler shows up big on playoff time. Man, way over the defenses. Jimmy Butler gets some airtime.
The Lakers trail. Pass to Hachimura. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal.
And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Pajemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Goodwin's checked in for Los Angeles. The Warriors have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Butler on the wing. Here's Green. James with the rebound. The Lakers have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Pass to Goodwin. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 4 assists in the game. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Butler. Driving in. Oh! Here comes Jimmy.
He got up to speed, and that momentum carrying him right through the contact. Butler with the score.
James passes to Goodwin. Back to James. To the middle. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Here's Butler. Good D by Vanderbilt. The Lakers lead by 3. Down low. That one is off. Green with the defensive effort. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Warriors. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Pajemski. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Just 5 to shoot. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And there's James from the arc. And at the buzzer! Count it! Just textbook. Kept his cool and waited for his shot.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Los Angeles up by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
attention fans. Now on the court is your high squad. Get fouled and let them hear it. It's t-shirt time. Let's see who wants one. Let's go crazy. On the court, your high squad. It's now time for a t-shirt giveaway. Let's hear you get loud.
Warriors trail by 4. At the forward slots, it's Lebron and Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the 5. That's the Laker 5. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as he can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. Here's Curry. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Steph with a great job there of just getting to the and one opportunity. The timing of his shot and knowing when the defense is coming at him to draw contact.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
One shot.
That one misses for Curry. Well, Brent, it's been a blessing to watch Stephen Curry in real time. But he's the kind of player, his highlights will stand the test of time for years.
The best shooter that's ever played the game. Yes, it's been a real treat, B.A., to watch all of that happen. But I'll give credit to Steph. The early part of his career, shaky with the injuries. The confidence never wavered. And then all of a sudden, behind these magic... Out of the way!
Wow!
So much attention on James. He's able to get it to a teammate. That's a great look.
Warriors trail by 8. Curry with it. Now Doncic defending. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 39.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Curry takes it in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Curry's got 6 in the quarter.
Playing a little bit bigger than his size right now. Curry with great body control and some deft touch around the rim.
And Doncic with the jam.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read. Calls his own number and then sends it home.
Curry, that's good.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
The Lakers lead by 4. To the inside. It's stolen by Green. Doncic against Curry. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Doncic. And Luka finishes it off at the rim.
A terrific full-court effort from Doncic. The moment he got the ball, he just takes off.
Payton's checked in for Moody.
Lakers.
Warriors trail by 6. Curry goes in. Curry going all the way to the rim.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. James passes to Hachimura. Yes, it's good. Hachimura's got 10 points.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Curry against Doncic. Curry's shot is off.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
No problems knocking that one down. And now it's an 8-point Laker lead.
And I love Doncic's shot selection. So smart at knowing when to shoot it.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Doncic with the bucket.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Hachimura outside. Back to Doncic. Oh, Doncic playing above the rim.
Going on the attack, Luka doesn't give them a chance to get between him and the rim.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
It's bandstand time. Get ready to win. Like everyone watching. You must have left your dancing shoes at home. Keep on dancing. Let's see those dance moves.
Finney Smith checked in for Hachimura.
Big round of applause.
We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter.
Your winner,
Here's Curry.
number 17.
Curry with the Houdini act inside.
Like to see it when Steph has the confidence to try the floater just over the top of the defense and that soft touch, and it goes.
It's Doncic with a drive. And Doncic with the jam.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Curry, no good. Los Angeles leading by 11. And here's Reeves outside. Missed it there. He's 4 for 9 now. The Warriors have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Hits yet again. Wow. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. The Warriors pull it in. And here's Curry. It's tipped. The 3, James. LeBron fires and hits a 3.
Instead of playing through LeBron, that time they set him up.
Curry goes in. Can't get it to drop. Some solid defense from Hayes. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. To the middle. And finished off by Hayes.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Curry looking it over. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Held ball violation. That's a jump ball.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The Lakers on top, leading by 14. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next.
Come on, everyone.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Los Angeles leading by 14. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Gary Payton II is out there with Kuminga. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center position.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Warriors trail by 16. Here's Curry. He takes it in. That one goes in. Curry's got 53 points.
It just doesn't seem to matter. Steph maintaining his focus. It just takes a ton to throw him off balance.
Here's Vincent. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. And the Warriors shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. And they recover it. They double team Curry. Over connect. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Lakers lead by 14. Shot from 12. Kuminga pulls it in. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. And Brett, you've always seen the flashes, but now it seems the game is slowed down for Kuminga.
Well, BA, a lot of fans clamoring for Kuminga to get minutes even earlier on, but the Warriors took a very slow approach to his development, and now you're starting to see some of that athleticism and strength and some of that patience paying off for Jonathan Kuminga.
Shooting two.
And that one falls for Curry.
Yeah, so easy to root for Stephen Curry because of how much fun he seems to have on the floor. Embraces the competition, but was able to laugh it off when something doesn't go his way. A lot of things do, though.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Podziemski's checked in.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Get some style points there. Pretty finish.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. James against Payton from 12 feet. Warriors with the rebound. Podziemski's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Warriors trail by 14. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Hayes is checked in for the Lakers. Milton comes in for Vincent. James deciding where to go with it. Hayes with a screen on Payton. And there's James from the arc. Here's Hayes. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Curry. Yet another bucket. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
The BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Hachimura outside. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Shot clock at 5. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. The shot by James, no good. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
Give a big round of applause to your Laker Youth Dance Team.
Los Angeles. Luka Doncic comes in from Milton. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen in on, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Warriors trail by 14. And here's Curry for 3. Another bucket. Wow.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now.
Stephen Curry. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. A technical.
The Lakers lead by 12. Now here's Doncic. Left side Reeves. Out to James. Puts up a 3. Called in by Curry.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
And Curry's got the ball here for Golden State. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. Now Doncic. There's the triple. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Warriors trail by 12. The 3 from Curry. And the Warriors with another 3.
I mean, just so easy for Curry to get that 3 off. Beautiful shot.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Doncic finds Hachimura. The shot's good. And the Lakers lead by 11. Golden State has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Here's Curry. Another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. A good look from Doncic. It's rebounded by Golden State. Pajemski's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Over James. Hachimura with a rebound. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds in the game. James passes to Reeves. It's stolen by Green. to mark. Oh, look at Draymond flexing with that finish.
A tough shot from Draymond Green, but he brings this out of his squad and frustrates the opponent.
Hachimura outside to the paint. Here's Hayes, and finished off by Hayes.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Here's Curry. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. At one point, they led by 16. From deep, here's Doncic. Podziemski grabs the board.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
And the shot falls short that time.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
Here's Reeves. Good on the 13-footer. And it's an 11-point Los Angeles lead.
Impressive job by this team, and you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And so it's Golden State with it. Here's Podziemski. Gets the 3 ball to go.
It feels like Steph doesn't even have to look. He just knows where his teammates are.
16 seconds left in the game. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Stephen Curry. His third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Luka Doncic taking 2 shots.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Outside Curry. Going inside. Good. He hits again.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
At the line for the Lakers, Austin Reeves taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Draymond Green. That's his first personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Jackson Hayes. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he does get the second one. And that stretches their lead to 8. And so it's the Lakers with the W. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Thank you.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, guys. LeBron, a superstar matchup tonight. What goes through your mind when you're facing that kind of a challenge?
You know, for me, it's never about an individual challenge or an individual game. It's about the team. Now, you do take the challenge anytime you're going against anybody, but you also got to have your mind in the game, too, and not make it personal. So taking the challenge, making sure your mind is in the right frame, and just trying to make plays for your teammates to be successful. Thanks,
LeBron. Back to you.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Luka Doncic.
Round one in the Western Conference begins. The Warriors look to show the world that their motivation can overpower the doubters and carve the path to success. The first step starts tonight against the Los Angeles Lakers. Round one, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
The playoff battle in the West starts off with a bang right here. Game 1. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. And now the Lakers starting group. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. Jackson Hayes is out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. And for the Warriors, in the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Peyton. And it's Green in at the 5. Hey, you look at Golden State. Greg, we know the confidence around this organization is extremely high. They feel like this is their series to lose.
And you know, they have an edge playing at home. They also probably have an edge in talent level. But I'll tell you what, any number of things can shift momentum in a series. You need to try and make quick work of this one and get to the second round.
Truly survive and advances. Doncic with the bucket.
And it's so hard to take away the 3 from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around you.
Here's Curry. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 3-point game. Hayes, no good. Curry on the wing. Over Doncic. Curry with another miss.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr. Of course, they know they have their work cut out for them with LeBron on the court. He told me James hasn't really lost a step. He's a constant problem out there, so I'm ready to try anything, including just throwing extra bodies at him. Of course, that probably means some double teams in LeBron's immediate future. Guys?
Thank you, David. And the dunk by Doncic.
Oh, from ultra close range, Doncic.
Curry against Doncic. Behind the back and lays it in. Curry's got 6.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Doncic passes to Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Here's Curry. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
A vocal leader both on and off the floor. Green plays with a real fire in edge.
The Warriors shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hachimura.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
Now here's LeBron. And Hayes throws it down.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Curry. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in. He's got 8.
Not just a jump shooter. Curry is so creative at figuring out little ways to score inside.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 3-point lead. And Doncic throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
For your Warriors, this team. Get up and make some noise once again for your Warriors.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Curry. Takes it off the glass. Curry's got 10 points in the game.
How do you stop Curry? Well, in a short answer, you can't.
Now Reed. That's to Hayes. Doncic outside. Up and in on the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
On its way from Curry for 2, and it's in there.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Doncic looking it over. Tries the spin move. LeBron passes to Hayes. Oh, my goodness, the slam!
And that's the thing. That's why he's going to be top 5 all-time in assists. LeBron James just drops dimes.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Now here's Curry. He's got 12. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And he can't get the first one. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Can't make the second free throw either. Listen both. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Curry. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
What focus from Curry on offense so far, doing everything he can to provide a lift for his squad.
From deep. And the Lakers with another miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Puts one up from 19. Tries again. And Kuminga puts it in.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Reeves drives in, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Los Angeles Lakers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They trail by 1. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Gabe Vincent is out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's Connect. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Finney Smith in at the 5 roaming the paint. Reeves with it. Vincent's shot is good. Vincent's got his first points of the night.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Pass to Finney Smith. Here's Post. Still yet to score. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's ready to talk things through with the team. For Los Angeles.
48, Rui Hachimura.
Now here's Curry. He's got 18. Curry crashes inside.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Reeves, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Once he gets some momentum, Reeves is going right to that hoop.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Curry's got the lead up to 1 now for the Warriors.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
And Los Angeles guys shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. And here's Reeves outside. Hands it from downtown. Reeves has got 5 points in the quarter.
Their offense gets that much better when the D has to pay attention to Reeves outside the arc.
Curry can't get it to go. Lakers have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. If the drive, Vincent misses. The Warriors shooting a superb 63% from the field. Curry always finds a way. This time inside.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
Reeves can't hit.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Shoots it. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 26 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alteration.
Substitution on the court.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Now Pajemski. Still scoreless. Curry against Doncic. Oh, nothing phases Curry.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Doncic passes to Reeves. Fires for three. Los Angeles with another miss.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game. And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Lakers trail by 6. Pass to connect. Back to Doncic. They need this. A deep shot falls for Doncic.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Curry, he takes it in, and he lays it straight in. Curry's got 32 points.
How about the quickness on the drive from Curry? The moment he finds his opening, that guy is off to the races.
A nice shot by Doncic.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Pass to James. And another three for the Lakers.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Curry from deep three-point land. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Can't cash in from close range.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Hachimura, no good. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Doncic with the steal.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
It's his first trip to the line. And that one falls. That puts him up by 1 point.
Luka Doncic taking 2 shots.
He's off on the second.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out. Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
LeBron outside. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist on the night. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Los Angeles on top as they end the second quarter on a 12-4 run. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Draymond, of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you...
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Their offense is flowing. Guys are getting into their spot. The ball is finding them. Great execution so far, guys.
I'd say our halftime show is going just as smoothly. Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game one, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
The Warriors trail. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Butler out there with Draymond Green, and it's Payton in at the three. That's Steve Kerr's five as we get into the second half. And here is Hachimura. Hopping on the board. Smooth finish inside by LeBron.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Curry, that's good.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
LA has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Hachimura against Butler. Here's Doncic. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. Here's Butler. Oh, no, stopping Butler that time.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
James finds Reeves. Hachimura with it. Oh, good with the triple. Down low. Stolen by Reeves. Oh, boy, looks like he was injured there.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
Yeah, you just hope it's nothing serious and that he's able to get back on the court as soon as possible.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Connects checked in.
Nation once again, give it up for your Warriors dance team.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Doncic passes to Hayes. Now connect. Los Angeles with another miss.
Rough start to the second half of them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
Here's Podziemski. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
Everything going the plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Here's Doncic. Doncic powers it home.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
Here's Curry. Got a hand on it. Here's Connect. And Connect slams it in.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break. He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
The Warriors making a switch here. Kuminga's checked in, and this is his first trip to the line tonight.
A multiple-time champion and relentless competitor. Curry's drive to be an all-time great, well, he's pretty much there. And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Here's Curry into the lane. Curry pushing his way to a shot.
Scary, because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Pass to connect. The Warriors pull it in. Podziemski's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Curry, that's good. 42 points for Stephen Curry.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
LeBron outside. Here's Connect. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got 5 rebounds tonight.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Lakers trail by 5. Pass to Connect. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's James. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. James has got 4 points in the quarter. Warriors have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Curry can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. And that one's good by LeBron.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a three-point basket.
On its way from Curry for 2. They get it again. And it's Green with the jam.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. Defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Here's Curry with the 3. Rebound the Lakers. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the middle. Here's Connect. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game.
Going up strong inside, the rookie Connect doesn't hold back in the painted area.
Curry, that's good.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
And stolen by Butler. Curry with the bounce pass. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. Gabe Vincent is out there with Goodwin, and it's Hachimura in at the center. Inside, it's stolen by Kuminga. Now here's Curry. He started closer. Beating the contact with agility. Curry! And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
You never want to foul Curry. He's pretty much the best free throw shooter ever.
At the line for the Dubs.
And the first one goes. Podziemski, he's checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry hits them both. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. And let's get an update on Austin Reeves' injury. David, what did you find out?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Los Angeles' head athletic trainer. He told me that there is tendinitis in the knee, and it's causing him a lot of problems. The pain has just become too much. And for a team currently in the midst of this brutal first-round series, this is really bad timing.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sidelines.
And you just hate to see any injury, but potentially a serious one like this breaks your heart.
Warriors leading by 4. Murray grabs the miss. The Lakers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since they started the final quarter of play. Here's Vanderbilt, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And Los Angeles with some changes. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Cadet comes in for Goodwin. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Gabe Vincent. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He likes the effort. He likes the play. He said, look, we're rolling now, guys. Let's get that momentum and keep it, and let's make the most of it to win this series. See if they can get it done.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And to put things simply, this has not been his work.
And Hayes throws it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. It's Curry outside, and he's good on that free ball. Curry's got 53.
Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
He's with it, pass to James. To come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Butler passes to Curry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
I think we knew who was firing off the shot here. Curry is just too consistent not to be trusted with it.
And here's Doncic from the arc. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays on the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? LA's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And it's Doncic missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Here's Curry. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring. Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over it, and once his personnel comes up with the goods on that one.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter. Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver. Once again, Curry, this man has made a living out of big shots like this one.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And the Lakers have possession. And here's Doncic from the arc. Podziemski grabs the board.
And maybe, he thinks he can cheat himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody wants...
Good, he hits again.
And he's equaled second all-time in scoring for a playoff game.
Tremendous offensive display, Greg. This crowd on the edge of their seats.
And he's now matched the Hall of Famer Elgin Baylor with Michael Jordan's all-time record only 2 points away.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Curry, yet another bucket.
And that bucket looks as wide as the Pacific Ocean. He just can't miss.
A phenomenal offensive exhibition. And now he has tied the all-time scoring mark for points in a playoff game.
And the great Michael Jordan may stand alone, but not in this category. He's got something. And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
Give it up for your Warriors dance team.
So it's the Warriors now. Curry is inside. Guarded by Doncic. Offline. That will count. At the buzzer!
That is how you finish it. Of all the ways to end it, he gets the game winner on an absolute prayer.
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
Kevin, momentum so critical. And they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. LeBron, in the fourth quarter, were you looking to be aggressive?
Yeah, just try to close the game out. My teammates look for me in the fourth quarter to close the game out with my scoring and just my playmaking ability. So, to be able to go out there and come through for it means a lot.
I know they're used to it by now, but I know you're still happy with the win. Congrats. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. And now, our player of the game, Luka Doncic.